The silage cut is a fox favourite. They come in from miles around to feed on the remains of birds and small animals caught up in the blades of the mowers. And that brings in the fox shooters.
Last week had the first load of silage cut, and just on one farm, well, it's two farms, but same farmers, hit 38 foxes off that one area. Only 8 of those were cubs. A lot of travelling dogs feeding for cubs, I suppose, getting the food in. Good start to the live foxing season. And last year was quiet on the foxes, and that was everywhere around here. Whether it's because most people are using better kit these days with thermal and night vision, and it's getting on top, I don't know, or it's bad breeding season.
How many did you get last year?
Yeah, it was about 120 last year, and normally I would do about 200. And there's quite a lot of people which I know were down on numbers and what they were controlling.
We're out on farmland on Dartmoor. Tonight, the Devon weather is against us.
It's been nice sunny weather all day, and as soon as we've come out, it's come in misty, wet, horrible Dartmoor weather, really. Usual stuff.
In order to shoot foxes in volume, Tom is tech dependent, and the weather isn't great for either electronics or optics. Tom has views on what to use in which conditions.
I'd personally pick the thermal scope over night vision scope in this weather, although it won't be as clear, but the night vision, with night vision the IR will pick up what's in front. So if you've got thick fog, it'll just white out, or rain, the IR picks up the rain. You can still see, but it does pick up the rain. It's a bit annoying when you're trying to shoot, but if it's thick fog, it will just white out the scope.
Tom starts calling from a position in the middle of one of the big cut fields. He is sure that there are foxes behind the hedgerows. And he's right, it doesn't take long. Now, you may have spotted a fox shooting technique that Tom has been working on.
So tonight, I'm using night vision, but for the last sort of 3 or so years I've been using thermal. And one thing I've noticed in the last 2 weeks using the night vision is some foxes, as soon as you put the IR on, they'll come to a halt and look at you straight away, whether the IR is too bright or something, I don't know. But so what I've been doing, that the Pulsar C50 actually has very good light intake, and you can see without the IR. So when I'm calling the fox, like I did with this one on the video, I watched it come in, and then when it comes to a point when I wanted to shoot, I flicked the IR on, and you actually see the fox stop instantly. Yeah, it's weird. As soon as you flick it on, they literally, you see them put their feet down, like just that bit of red beam, I presume, from the IR. Whereas thermal, you don't get any of that. For problem foxing, thermal, 100%. You're a lot quicker as well, thermal. Especially sorting out brood cubs, or if you've got a few foxes in one field, once you shot the first one, you can go straight onto the next one a lot quicker. But night vision, yeah, it's good. I like doing it. You can pinpoint your shots better with night vision compared to thermal.
Fox number 2 is a jump out of the truck and a snapshot. Tom uses the same technique, and again, there's no need to shout or whistle to stop Fox 2. Fox 3 is a trickier customer.
Oh, you bugger. Sniffed around on the silage behind us, and didn't know we were there, so I'd done a little mouse squeak. And it lifted his head up. As soon as it lifted his head up, I went to shoot it, but it must have been hungry, because as soon as I'd done that, it put his head down to run at us, and I shot straight over the top. But luckily he stopped again, and I got him. But yeah, no, that was a keen fox. Yeah, obviously hungry. But I know there are, so that's a dog fox. There's a brood of cubs up here, which I can't see, so I'm presuming it's hunting for them. 2 lots of cubs I sorted last week. They were good size. That they were out middle of the fields hunting themselves. But obviously you do get those later ones, which will be still cute and fluffy.
Now, nobody would accuse Tom of being a fair-weather foxer, but we both feel it's time to head indoors long before he would normally pack up. Back at Tom's yard, there's time for a wrap-up chat and a revelation, which may be of interest to Devon deer stalkers.
We've done a new area this evening, which we had 2 from, then went to another area where I shot a lot from recently. I had 1, but didn't see the cubs, which I knew were there. They were tucked away, but yeah, still had 3, which is good. Still got a lot of standing grass around here, so I wait for that to be cut before we hit that. But yeah, good start. So it's the Pulsar Merger XP50, which is weather conditions like this evening where it's poor weather. They're perfect for that. They cut through it a lot better than other models. And then scope, I was using the Pulsar Dig XT50 night vision. Yeah, so the other day a farmer said to me he saw some small deer. So I said I was just roe, and he said, "Oh, is there muntjac down here?" And I said no. And that evening I was out shooting foxes, and yeah, I saw a muntjac. So yeah, that's the first sighting I've had in Devon. Yeah, I've heard of people saying squat on the roads and stuff. I've never seen one. I haven't heard one, bark while stalking or anything like that. So yeah, it's nice to see and surprise.
Once they establish in West Devon, that will be another venison to add to Tom's menu. And you can find out more about his firm Dartmoor Deer Services via the link below.